What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mystical Mastery Mondays with me, Vic, your favorite spiritual awakening coach. And today, we're going to get really into what it means to be open to receive, right? I've heard so much in the past of what it means to be open to receive manifestations and gifts from the universe and all that stuff. And I've always been told that gratitude, being in a state of gratitude, is the ultimate state of receivership. And what I've come to learn is that gratitude is helpful, but that's not the ultimate state of receivership. The ultimate state of receivership is being in no mind, being in total acceptance. And so, you know, as we live our lives, right, this really comes down to being able to accept every single moment that happens in your life, good or bad, right? Being completely okay with everything that's happening, because everything that's happening is actually guiding you to like the next step, or aligning you to that next possibility. But we tend to judge all the things that happen as like, oh, this shouldn't happen to me, or, why is this happening? And, we have our own idea of like what this is supposed to look like. And so we spend time, um, judging all the things that happen. And so when we're told that gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership, at least in my experience, I used to always catch myself judging and then bring myself back. Like, what am I grateful for? Oh, I'm grateful for being alive, or I'm grateful for, the sun, or I'm grateful for whatever it is. But the thing is, when you do that, you're actually avoiding something, because your judgments that are coming up around whatever you're experiencing are actually pointing at deeper issues that need to be worked through, or be acknowledged, or felt, or whatever that is. And so when we're trying to just be in gratitude all the time, it's kind of like a false sense of gratitude, because you're almost just telling yourself to be grateful. And so, and I don't want to make that sound like, if we do like a meditation, a gratefulness meditation, that's cool. Where when you meditate, you're like slowing down your brain waves, and you're coming into a calm mindset, and then you're getting into a state of gratitude, and that's, kind of programming into your brain and body. But at the same time, that's still not dealing with like our darker stuff, or the stuff underneath. And so we really want to get into a place of living our lives and accepting everything that's coming. And if anything starts triggering certain thoughts, or certain emotions, or certain ways of being, that are negative, then we know that there's deeper work to do. And so we can see all of our negative situations as like, oh, okay, I gotta let this go. And then when we start doing that more commonly, you're kind of in a state of gratitude, or in a state of, I don't even know if it's gratitude, right? I really see it as more of a state of awe, right? Because you really do see things just kind of happening, and it's a place of no expectation, and not a need for anything. You're just truly right here, right now, and whatever judgments, whatever those thoughts are that come up, and you're releasing them, you're just more in a state of being here right now, or what I like to call no mind. Because when you're in no mind, you're not thinking that something should have happened differently in the past, or you're not projecting the way something should be in the future, or having some level of expectation, or anything like that. You're in no mind, which means you're just here, right? We're just here in this moment. And I used to use gratitude a lot of times to help get in the moment, where it can be like, oh, I'm like grateful for this moment. This moment is me sitting here, talking on on a Facebook Live, and having this conversation with you guys, and I can be grateful for that. And you can, and that's kind of a way to be in the moment. But when you're in no mind, it's actually like another level, and that's why I call this the actual ultimate state of a receivership. Because when you're in no mind, you just are. Right? You are just being. You are just existing. And it's not like you need to be grateful, or you need to get yourself into a certain state. You are. And if anything that rises within you, then that's happening. And there's a level from that you can pick a certain direction, whether it's releasing the emotion, or doing some inner work, or enjoying, right? Because there's really just two sides of the coin for whatever we're experiencing. And so So yeah, so if we want to receive our life, receive all the blessings and manifestations and all the stuff, we really have to kind of get rid of our judgments and expectations of how things are supposed to go, so that we can actually just be in a flow, right? We can actually just be in a state where we're really letting life drive the ship, and we're going with the flow. And people say that, but they don't actually mean that. And so I'm really trying to point to a deeper meaning of this, where we really have to keep looking at the deeper things that we're trying to release, so that we can be in more of a state of flow. And this is a constant thing. This is not something that, oh, like I'm grateful today and I got a manifestation and that's, it. Like we're always having experiences, and we're always having emotions, and we're always supposed to process everything we're experiencing, you know, until we get to a space of no mind, and then we just play in that we play in that journey. We play in that, that's the game of life constantly. And I think that what holds us back is our minds are so strong and our judgments are so strong that we just have a very limited perception of like how things are supposed to go. But when we just kind of give up and surrender and allow ourselves to keep going and be in this place of just existence, of no mind, things just happen. Things just fall into place, right? We're not controlling anything. We're not needing anything to happen. We're just in this state, allowing things to happen, and just not even wanting the things to happen, but really just being here, and it's just naturally they're happening. And I can just tell you, the more and more I am understanding this place and can get more into this place, and I feel like there's infinite levels of it, but the more and more we can just do this work and stay there, I promise you, like, your life is going to blow your mind. and and that's pretty much what I have to say. So what's up, everybody? I'm just looking at the comments here. Nisha, thank you. You said true nothingness. Exactly. We want to be in a state of nothingness. We're not we're not defining things to be a certain way. We're just being. And there's so much that you can say with words when it comes to this, because it really has to be an experience. It really has to be like I'm pointing to it. I'm literally like pointing to what I'm talking about. You're not really going to understand exactly what I'm saying until you like truly practice this and experience it. And now it makes sense, because the words can only point to what it is. They can't actually define what that is. And I hope that makes sense. And all right, Samantha. Hey, Samantha. Good to see you. Yoli, thanks. You're one of my regulars. I love it. So please let me know what landed for you. Again, when it comes to gratitude, it's not that you shouldn't be in gratitude. It's just that we use gratitude a lot to kind of get into the moment, or like to avoid feeling certain things. And we got to be aware of that, because we really want to keep emptying our space so that we can be more of a light and more of an attraction, and allowing more things to happen more and more and more by just being in the space. Um, all right. Well, let me know what landed, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. And always remember to be here right now, because this is where your extraordinary life begins. Have a good one.